Going on, yo? My name is H, and today we'll be going over a couple of trades that I took early in the morning. And I took, I believe, three in the S&P 500, and if I'm not wrong, I took one in Nasdaq. And the first one was this one right here, the S&P 500. We had this is the gap. So like up here was the end of the gap that we created uh, this morning. So that was it right there. And that was kind of my target for the day. And that's why that's why I entered this trade right here. Because I was confident that it was going to go higher. Plus, we have this SMT with the S&P 500 not taking this low right here and this low right here, but Nasdaq took both of them lows. Let me see right here. So we took this previous New York session open lows, these two lows right here, and then we took this other low right here. So I thought we were going to go up in the S&P 500, which is why I decided to enter. Oh, what is this? And so I believe I entered after this reaction, the reaction off of this bullish fair value gap. It was pretty nice, it was not a crazy um, trade, but unfortunately, as we can see, we lost that one pretty fast. And then I noticed that we made another SMT, if I'm not wrong, with this one right here. Let me see. It might be this one. We'll check. But we take this high right here, and Nasdaq doesn't, as we can see right here. Let me copy this so we can put it up there. So that's the SMT, and this is the 5-minute breaker structure as well. This is a hit of the equilibrium from this high down to this low. The equilibrium is somewhere right here. So you could have entered here. Unfortunately, I was bullish, and I was looking at the S&P 500, so I did not see it. So I was waiting for price action to go back to this 5-minute bearish fair value gap because we reacted to it, but it was too low for me to enter. So I was waiting for it, and I saw that we did not take this low. So I was like, okay, whenever it goes back up, I will go into a trade, and I did take it. And I entered right there, putting my stop loss above here, and my take profit was down here, literally down there. And when I opened my, it would have been nice if I just turned off the phone and, came back to a winning day of, I don't know, like 1,000 and something. Because the first trade that I took, I lost 1,111. And then I saw that we were super close. Well, not close. We literally took this low and this low, but we didn't hit my TP. So I just closed my position because I was not about to risk the money, because one tick is nothing for me. So I closed my position right here for a winning day of $300, $375. Well, this was like 1,400. That's why the day was like 375. But if I would have held it, it would have been a nice trade all the way down to these lows right here. These ones. Unfortunately, we missed out on that one, but that's fine. And after that, I was debating whether I wanted to enter a trade or not, because I saw a video of someone saying that we were in all-time highs, and we're really close to all-time highs, and price action usually goes to a 1 hour fair value gap, or a 1 hour confluence to the downside. So it's manipulation to the downside, and then we distribute to the upside. And that's what I saw. I saw that we had this 1 hour bullish for value gap, and um I decided to enter to I was risking how much? 1,000. I was pretty confident in this one. I was risking 1,000. My take profit was this hourly high right here. I'll show it in the 5 minute. This was the trade, and my take profit was this up here. As we can see, we were just consolidating for a little bit, and then we almost went to my CP. Unfortunately, when I saw this move, I moved my stop loss to break even, and I got my position got closed right here. And yeah, I didn't make any money, but I probably should have not moved it, because a few minutes after, in this move, it took this high and this high, and I should have probably kept it up to all the way to this high, this up here. But I decided to enter another small trade because I was 100% sure that it was going to go to those highs at least. Plus, we have these 1 minute equal highs right here. So when I saw that it went down a little bit, I decided to enter, and we made about $650 on it. So that was my last trade of the day. And was it like a bet kind of trade? Yes, you could say it was, but I was pretty confident that we were going to take these highs right here, these equal highs, 1 minute equal highs, and then we were going to take this high right here. I could have held it for a little longer, but I made my money, $1,000 on the day, and that's pretty good for me. And I'm pretty confident. I'm pretty happy with my little piece of pie. But this one would have been a nice one as well. So we had two generational wealth trades, and I moved my stop loss to break even too early, and then I lost the first one over here. So that sucks. But that is what happened today, and we luckily ended the day in green. But this is how it looks. So that's 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, and 600. Like I said, 650, somewhere around there. And that's how I traded today. I took a lot more trades that I would have liked to, but once I lost this one, I lost 1,000. I was like, okay, that was going to be it. And then I made it back with NASDAQ right here. So I was $300 green on the day. And I was thinking to myself, I'm already willing to risk 1,000, which I lost in the first place. So why not just look for another trade? And luckily for me, the 1 hour was reacting nicely to this 1 hour bullish for belly gap, and I decided to enter, and it was a good entry as well. Unfortunately, I got stopped out right here, but it is what it is. And then I took the last trade right here, making $650 for a total of $1,000 on the day. And yeah, we'll see how much more we need to get another payout, but that's how it is, man. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you all. And yeah, I don't know what to say. You guys shouldn't trade like this, probably, and I shouldn't, but I'm trying to get better every day, so let's keep on moving forward.